Hey guys, good morning. Welcome to today's vlog, the first one of 2023. And it's gonna be a good year. We are determined over here to make it a good one. Lots of different things happening for our family, which we can kind of get into later. But one of the main things is I need to do more things for myself. And I don't mean like anything crazy, but just things that I want to do. I often say, when my work is done, I'll do it, or I'll do it next week, I'll have time then, and I never do. So just little things like trying that heatless sock curl thing on my hair. I did it last night, which, let me see, which you guys can't really tell. Oh, look at that one. Wow. Okay, you can kind of tell. But my hair was too wet when I did it, so it didn't fully dry, and like this half is completely straight, and then you got, I guess, some good curls toward the bottom, but like, see, it was just not the right dampness or whatever. And then things like making my sourdough bread. I don't think it even ever told you guys, but when we went on that little trip for Will's birthday, in August, following that we were gone for a couple days, and then we got sick, and then there was a couple things that happened in our life that I honestly never shared. It was just personal stuff, and I was just too busy to take care of my starter, and that's why I stopped making bread. You guys are probably like, why did Elena just randomly stop doing it? Just became my brain became too clogged to remember to take care of my starter. And then I just never did. Because I'm like, it takes 10 days to do a starter. Yeah, but guess what? If I would have started my starter 10 days ago, I could be making bread right now. So we're starting the starter right stinking now. And then I'm gonna make these little like yogurt drops. They're so easy to do. Like, so easy. I don't know why I haven't done it before. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it next week. So we're changing that this year. We are changing that this year. But yeah, oh, and I also started a new book, which I've been wanting to do forever. I haven't fully read a book and I don't know how long. I don't know how long, guys. But we're just gonna kind of hang out today. Will is back to work, and we're just kind of getting into the flow of getting back to life, because the break was needed and it was nice, but can't happen forever, sadly. So let's get going on this before the little man wakes up and I'm like, I'll do it tomorrow. Do you like those? More? Yes, more. Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure these are a hit. He's gobbling them up here. I feel like they need to be in the freezer a little longer because they're melting very fast. I'm also gonna give him a little bit of the leftover pouch, which is essentially a smoothie. I know it's a weird color, but I promise you can't really taste the spinach. And then he also has some eggs for breakfast. Is that yummy too? You put it in William's cup? And now Mama's cup. Yeah. So it's been a little bit since I picked up the camera today. We went to the library, which William had a blast. We ended up playing for quite a long time after story time. And then I was trying to go through the books and look for some stuff for Little Learning Bookworm, because I am going to be restarting that project up in the new year. And actually, will a video be posted? No. I'm still trying to figure out my posting schedule for both channels for 2023, but I don't think it'll be posted just yet, but in the next couple days. So if you could go over there and support me over there, I would really appreciate it. It's been a slow start, but I have a lot of ideas. But now I just took some time, the first like 20 or 30 minutes of William's nap, to just do some New Year planning, some New Year thinking. I went to the Dollar Tree to get some goodies because I could literally go to Target and spend $1 million on calendars. I've done that in the past. Also in the past, I have really overplanned my year. I have really put strict guidelines, strict goals, resolutions, whatever you want to call it, going into January. And then when I don't follow through, or, something goes unplanned. You can't plan sicknesses, injuries. You can't plan under other people. There's just things you can't plan. And when things like went awry, I would just get overwhelmed and like have to replan my year. Why am I doing that? How about let's just go one day at a time, figure it out, not get too specific, but I still want to be organized. So, yeah. Apparently we're doing a whole New Year's ramble. But what I just spent my time doing is I took this little notebook from the Dollar Tree. Cute, right? And I essentially did a brain dump. I've done these in the past a couple times, like on my laptop, just jotted whatever's on my brain, and they've really helped. So I'm gonna try and make this a thing during this year. And how I'm gonna do it is hopefully all in this little notebook. What I did so far is just kind of put down different aspects of my life. So mom, wife, home, career, friends, body, mental health, things like that. And I just jotted down whatever was on my mind about that section. And that's going to live there in the beginning of this book. And then hopefully I'll kind of use it as a journal / habit tracker, and every day or most days kind of go in and just like write my feelings about that day, like pertaining to my progress or lack of progress and where I want to be. 2022 was a hard year for us. It was a really hard year for us. And this past week or so of not vlogging, not working, nothing, both Will and I had off work. We really spent time as a family enjoying each other, but we also spent time talking about what we want for our future, like in the long run and the short term, I guess, too. But like, where do we want to go and how are we going to get there? Because there are a lot of things in 2022 that we were like, we wish we would have done differently, both in parenthood and both not in parenthood, just in life. With those conversations, there were a lot of things that are probably going to be changing around here in 2023. Some of them you guys will notice, some of them you'll never know about, and that's totally fine. And that's mainly because some of those things are personal, and also some of those things, like, we're still deciding. So I can't even tell you what they're gonna be because we're still in the process of talking about it. But I think as far as YouTube, I will be going down to one video a week for January, at least. You have this video coming in on a Sunday, and then just because I kind of want to get it out, like, it's the new year, I feel like I need to get it out, even though I told you guys I was going to take a 2-week break. Definitely didn't do that. but then I'll be posting every Wednesday. On occasion, if I have time or if I have something I want to vlog, you'll get an extra video on a Sunday. So look out for postings on Wednesdays and then occasional Sundays. I will try and keep up with the community, there we go, tab a little better, because you guys seem to like when I was doing Vlogmas and I said like, what's coming up this week? Some of you guys said you really liked that and you knew, you know, what was coming and what you wanted to look out for, and then ones you can pass on that. So I might keep up with that a little bit more, give you guys a little bit more insight of what's coming up. And then Instagram, that's one of my big, like, I don't want to say career goals, I guess, but that's one of my big goals that I want to do, is to start posting on Instagram. I really do have so many ideas, but they do take a lot of time. But it's also a really good way to grow my little learning bookworm project, I guess you could say. And then this channel too, make this community a little bigger. So I'm gonna try and post 3 times a week on Little Learning Bookworms and my personal Instagram. My photo business Instagram, that is in limbo, figuring out what I'm doing with that. That's just a whole nother conversation we're not getting into today. But yeah, I'm just kind of taking the year a day at a time. I mean, it's what, the second? But I'm taking it a day at a time, and I'm going to try and reflect on each day and just like know that there are going to be bad days, but hopefully this will remind me at the end of the day that these are my goals. Today is the day, tomorrow will be new, and to squeeze the day. Anyway, as far as calendar wise, I'm just going to be using my phone like to-do list on there because that's just what's been working for me. And then we have our main whiteboard family calendar in the kitchen. You guys have seen that before. That just keeps like doctor's appointments, family things, big things like that. If we, are going out to dinner with somebody, that's all there. So we can all see that laid out. And then I guess that's all I really need, because as far as my business, I know what's coming up that month because they're big things like a wedding or something. Like, they're pretty big. I do have them written down in my phone calendar and on my like business interface. I use something, this is very random, not 2023 talk, but I use something called Dubsado for all my like contracts, my invoices, and all of that stuff for my clients. And I can go on there and say like what's in January 2023 and it pops up. So that's kind of what I've been using the past couple months as far as my business calendar, even though it's not really a calendar, but everything's clumped together there. So it's easier for me to see, and then I can transfer that to the family calendar in the kitchen because that does affect the family if mom's gone for 10 hours at a wedding. So calendar wise, that's that. I'm not really gonna have like a physical planner this year. Well, kind of, you'll see. Not in the sense of like a book planner or one main calendar, other than the whiteboard. These I picked up from the Dollar Tree, and I liked these because they're in these little sleeves, so they're protected, and I can stick Post-it notes on them. William gets a hold of it. He's not gonna just rip it to shreds like I know he would. I also liked that there's three ring, wow, that they're hole punched. And I can maybe put them in a binder, keep them all together or something. But these are for like content creation, if that makes sense. So like this one will be my YouTube. So once I have like a video planned, I can write it down here. I'm gonna do everything in pencil so it can be erased and moved around. But with having Little Learning Bookworms, hopefully 2 videos a month, and then this channel 4 videos a month, maybe 5, then I just want to have everything written down and organized, but I don't want to obsess over it. What I've done in the past is like, oh, I have this idea. It's going to go live on this day, then this idea here, then this idea here. And I get stuck when that, like I said earlier, I get stuck when I get too specific because I'm like, oh, that video is such a good idea. I can't believe I couldn't pull it off. But guess what? You guys don't even know that idea existed. And if you see it 3 weeks later, You saw it 3 weeks later. So this is mainly for like, I know it's gonna be posted. I don't wanna forget, or I don't want to be unorganized. I'm gonna write it on this calendar. Now, as far as these two calendars, this one is for my little learning bookworm Instagram. This is for my personal Instagram because like I said, I want to be doing a lot of reels and posts, especially for little bookworm, because I want to try and grow that. I think it could be really cute with a lot of ideas I have. And you guys actually gave me really, really, really good feedback. So I appreciate you guys who commented about that. I really do appreciate it because I took some of that into consideration when planning my next couple videos. Anyway, what was I gonna say? Oh, so these are gonna be keeping track of my reels. These mainly because I'm gonna try and batch create. Tomorrow is actually gonna be my, like reel day, I guess, of this week. I don't know, still figuring this out. But during William's nap, all I'm gonna do is film reels. So hopefully I can film them all in one nap time and then edit them all in a nap time, or I don't know, laying in bed trying to sleep because I never sleep anymore. Even when William's sleeping. I should write that on my little thing. Work on my sleep schedule. Not even my schedule, I just need more sleep. Jeez Louise. But hopefully I can get, 5 or 6 reels done and then have them edited and ready to be posted. But I want to remember when things need to be posted and what day and the order, and make sure that it coincides with like a video. So if I'm gonna be posting a organizing video, maybe I can post some organizing stuff on my Instagram too to like help promote the video type of thing. So that's why I have all these content calendars. I know most of you guys don't care about this because you don't do this stuff, but that's why I feel like I need something written out. I know there's virtual things that like will post for you and all of that. I'm not that ahead of the game. Maybe if this whole batch filming and all of that for Instagram works and I can schedule it out for a week or two in advance, that I can do one of those apps. But I've had one of those apps in the past and I didn't use it because I was like, well, it's not ready until I'm posting it like right now. So why would I pay for an app? But yeah, so these are my goodies for the year. And I feel pretty good about that organization for now. I'm sure I'll just have Post-it notes everywhere too. That's another one of my downfalls. I'm a Post-it note girl and then I can't find my to-do list or something. But I don't know, those are my thoughts on my 2023. Just really want to, like I said earlier, do more for myself. Just little things like trying the hair sock thingy. That's something that's fun for me. I'm taking care of myself, making me feel good if it works and I look good. You know what I mean? Just doing things for myself, taking care of myself so I can take care of my family, so I can take care of my garden and have the mental capacity to do those things. So yeah, those are my thoughts. I think I'm going to wrap up this video and use the rest of nap time to maybe start taking down some of these decorations. I'm really, really sad that Christmas is over and we have to take all of these down, guys. I'm really sad. I might leave out some of the winter stuff back here, just some of the wintry things, because then it won't feel as empty, at least for a week or two. Or should I just go ahead and do Valentine's Day? I could just hop on it and do Valentine's Day. I don't know. We'll see what I decide to do, but I know William's gonna be like, where's everything? Where's my Christmas tree? He is obsessed with the Christmas tree. Still goes and looks at it and points to all the different ornaments. Almost every single morning he runs to his Christmas tree. So we're gonna have to find a new thing to run to every morning. But I hope you guys are having a good new year and kicking it off right with some new goals, or not. No pressure, because the pressure is real at the new year. But in all reality, doesn't matter. Your new start can be tomorrow or in June. So I will see you guys all in the next video. It'll be on Wednesday. So look for me on Wednesdays for sure, and some Sundays. Bye guys, love ya.